Okay, for day 2 of Empire's home exercise program, same format. We're going to start with a warm-up and then 2 circuits. So first part of the warm-up is going to be an adductor mobility exercise. So Nikki's going to spread really wide. She's going to go all the way down to the ground as far as she can to one side, toe up towards the ceiling on the opposite side. And just really sitting into it, working on adductor mobility, going 5 times to each side, 10 total. Next, Nikki's going to start with her feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Touch her toes, and then she's going to sit her butt all the way down from there into a squat. Now, holding on to your toes with one hand, you're going to rotate and reach up the other hand towards the ceiling, back down, and then switch to the other side. 5 times to each side, 10 total. Next, Nikki's going to go into a push-up position. From there, she's going to transition into a plank position, keeping her hips nice and steady, back up into a push-up. That's 1 repetition, and she's going to do 10 total, 2 sets. So 2 sets of 10 for this exercise. From there, she's going to go right into a hands and knees position. Now, same as our dead bug, we're going opposite arm and leg. So if her left arm and her right leg are extending away from each other, she's going to hold that, keeping her right heel as far back as she can, and then switching sides. This is 2 sets of 10 repetitions, really working on stability through our core, our back, and our glutes. Lastly, Nikki's going to lay on her back. She's going to do a single leg bridge. So one leg is going to be up in the air while the other foot's down on the ground. She's going to lift up her butt as high as she can, keeping her hips level with each other, not letting one hip dip lower than the other. 10 times up and down. Each leg, 2 sets for each leg. So that's the end of our warm-up, and we're going to the first circuit now. So the first exercise of the first circuit is a single leg deadlift. So Nikki's going to balance on one leg. She's going to reach down, hinging at her hips, slight bend in the knee, coming back up to a nice tall position. 10 in a row on one side, 10 in a row on the other side. The next exercise is going to be a lateral lunge. So again, starting in a tall position, Nikki's going to take a nice big step out to one side, sit into that side, and then come right back up, and then alternate towards the other side. Again, 10 times to one side, 10 times to the other side. The last exercise is a traditional plank. So Nikki's going to be on her forearms, planking for 30 seconds, and that's the end of the first circuit. So it's that single leg deadlift 10 times on each side, the lateral lunge going 10 times to each side, and a traditional plank for 30 seconds, 2 rounds. Circuit number 2, so we're going to go dynamic lateral with skater hops. So Nikki's going to start over to one side. She's going to take a nice tall and far hop over to the other side, and then right back into this side, like you're hopping over a hurdle, using your arms for momentum. 20 repetitions here, so 10 going to each side. Then for push-ups, so push-ups we want in a very special way here. So we want to start in the push-up position. We're going slow down to the ground. We're going all the way down to the ground. A little bit of hands off the ground, hands back down, and pushing all the way up without letting the core bottom out and dip down. So we're staying in a nice solid line, full range of motion with our push-ups. And then lastly, we're going to do burpees. So from a tall position, Nikki's going to jump down into a push-up position, right back up into our jump. And we're just going push-up position, back up into a jumping position, 10 repetitions. So again, circuit 2, we have our skater hops back and forth, our push-ups, we're going all the way down to the ground, hands off, going all the way back up to really get more core engagement, and then these burpees. 2 rounds of this.